I'm Noelle, and I adopted a dog about 7 months ago from someone who found her on the street and had tried to contact the previous owner, and they didn't want her back. So she was kind of stuck with a dog that she couldn't handle. It was a lot of energy, and she just didn't have time for that. So I adopted her, and she's really sweet and loving and a lot of fun. She loves to run and play with other dogs and lots of toys and stuff like that, but she can turn in a second. So she started off right away with a bit of a socialization issue with my 15-year-old Golden Retriever mix. And she would jump on him and attack him if she wanted attention, or if she wanted, or if he was coming towards her food bowl. Yet I could take food right out of her bowl or toy out of her mouth. It was no problem. But if it was another dog, if he was even coming near her, she would attack him. So we worked through that, and she's mostly got that down. She doesn't do it too often anymore. But she had big socialization issues with my roommate's dogs. We brought them one at a time to meet, and we did the walk, and then when we brought them back to the yard, she did like a slow cornering thing, and she would get her face right next to theirs, and then if the dog gave any sort of warning growl or anything to back off, she would immediately jump and attack, and it was just like a crazy, like a dog fight. It was loud and just biting the neck and everything. So we didn't know how to handle it, so now we've just kept them separate for the most part. They are just separated by a baby gate and have finally stopped growling at each other upon sight, but we're afraid to get them back together again because it just turns into such a crazy fight. And we get tense, so we don't really know how to handle that level of socialization problems that she's having. She does love other dogs, and she's great with them if they don't have any dominance towards her. There's 2 dogs in the guest house that are pretty cool and mellow, and she's the boss of them, so she's fine with them. I'd love to know how to handle this type of situation because I like to take her out to friends' houses or dog parks or whatever, and I want my roommate to be able to bring her dogs here, and just the uncertainty of what could happen is really tough to deal with, and we don't want, someone getting hurt. Obviously couldn't get any video of her with my roommate's dogs because what it turns into, but we have a little bit of video of how she is with the dogs in the back, where she snaps at them if someone's giving someone else attention. It's never escalated beyond that with them. I also got some video of her with the cat, which just kind of shows some of her strange behaviors. This is Angel. She's our troubled child. Good girl, Angel. Good girl. Come here. This is a minor snapping incident with over jealousy. It's nothing compared to the full-on attacks, but a good example of snapping. So here's an example of what she does with the cat with the hyper-focus, and you can't distract her, you can't call her away, whereas normally she would come right away when you call her name.
Move over here, and she's going to stare at her. And I'll move over here, and she just stares. She just wants to be within 2 or 3 inches of the cat. The cat's not really nervous, and she's never tried to bite the cat. But we just don't really know what's going on.
Angel. Angel. Angel, come here. Angel. Angel. Come here, Angel. And this is the example of where she snaps towards the cat if the cat is picked up or jumps up or does something she doesn't think is supposed to happen. She's never bitten the cat, never made contact in that way, but that you can see the snap. And that's kind of a version of where she starts with other dogs. We would absolutely love to be in your video and see how you handle this situation and what we can learn from it. There's basically 6 dogs involved, and there's 4 or 5 people, and we've all had dogs before, so we're somewhat experienced with it and just haven't been able to figure out her issue with the cat, but most importantly the socialization issue with attacking other dogs, because I want to be able to take her out to go to the beach and go hiking, and I want my roommate to be able to bring her dogs here when she needs to, so we would love your help.